Coachella Valley a better place to live. You're watching KMIR News.
Welcome back. You're getting a live look right now from our general air conditioning camera where there are plenty of stars in the sky, muggy conditions out there right now, but it's just going to get hotter and possibly some showers today.
We could see some more flooding today, so definitely be careful when you're driving out there. Pack up your umbrella. We'll have more on that a little later. Right now we're talking about the wild weather also in Mexico. 2 Valley residents have survived Category 3 Hurricane Odile in the southern Baja Peninsula. They've made their way back to the desert after spending 26 hours on a bus.
The hurricane tore through a popular beach destination, leaving behind destruction. KMIR's Giselle Puente has more.
A married couple from India was vacationing in Cabo San Lucas this past weekend when Hurricane Odile struck the area. They were evacuated just moments before the hurricane made it almost impossible to leave.
The waves started coming in maybe 10 feet tall.
This couple from the Coachella Valley narrowly escaped Hurricane Odile in Cabo San Lucas. The Category 3 hurricane hit the Baja Peninsula with winds of 125 miles per hour.
I had all I could do to get to the bus. The wind was blowing in, the sheets of rain were coming in.
Ron and Nancy Erickson say they were evacuated from their hotel just in the nick of time.
We were very fortunate that they were able to get us transportation. A lot of people didn't make it.
About 30,000 people sought shelter overnight. Flights to and from Cabo were canceled, but the Ericksons made it back to the valley before Hurricane Odile came ashore, but only after a harrowing bus ride on roads he compares to Highway 74.
That's the roads we were on, just like that. So you can see how slow we were going, and you look over the edge and there's nothing down there.
26 hours later, 5 border checkpoints. The couple says they're lucky their trip to Cabo didn't turn into a nightmare like it did for so many others.
We are very glad to be back on American soil in the desert. You won't see us trekking off anytime soon.
The airport in Cabo has been closed since before the storm. Today, the Mexican government began airlifting tens of thousands of tourists out of the area. Giselle Puente, KMIR News.
Wow, what an ordeal there. You know, I was just in Cabo a few months ago, and I do remember one day within minutes, it literally went from sunny conditions to heavy winds, rains, where we had to run off the beach and everybody was shutting down all of the hotels. So it can quickly change, and right now the situation there is just so horrible. So good thing that they got out safely and they're back in the desert safe.
It is scary how these natural disasters happen so quickly. That's what people always say. Kind of like a car accident, you know, you're like, I don't know how it happened. It just happened so fast.
All of a sudden, yeah. And you know, here in the desert today, we could see some rains. Let's get a check of that weather.
Meteorologist Greg Bennett joins us with the weather forecast. Hi, Greg.
All right, guys, we've been watching the skies for quite some time. I know, scattered showers and thunderstorms, we're waiting for it, and it looks like we're going to be seeing a little bit of it as we progress throughout the day today. This is the hour by hour here, and it's looking pretty good for chances of rainfall throughout the day. Again, this is for the chance of it, not necessarily the major confidence that we're going to see widespread rainfall. We're not dealing with a direct hit from Tropical Storm Odile. No, it's going to stay well off towards the south and towards the east of us and continue in that direction as it becomes a tropical depression by 11 p.m. Tonight. 30-mile-per-hour winds expected with it, but it looks like we're going to be seeing just some residual moisture off of this tropical system as it progresses throughout the next 12 to 24 hours. I want to show you a radar system of this particular tropical storm. Odile really slamming now Phoenix, getting into El Paso, now Albuquerque. This is the direct hit from the tropical storm. Now for the rest of us around the south, getting on into Las Vegas, down around us in San Diego, we're going to be getting just some residual moisture coming off of this particular tropical storm. Think of it as like a major monsoonal flow. All right, so we're not dealing with the tropical system, more like it's monsoonal moisture coming out of the Gulf of California. So we'll have a typical chance for showers and thunderstorms if we were to see just a major monsoonal flow to Southern California. As we get into tomorrow, though, I think we're going to break up the chances for rainfall with partly cloudy skies, but we do have another cold front on the way and the potential for more rainfall maybe to the weekend. Not necessarily out of the picture. I'm not calling it a major chance for rainfall just yet, but we are going to continue to monitor that front front as it progresses throughout the next couple of days. Lower 100s are going to be very common for us, and that's a pretty good temperature to get the lift we need with all that moisture we have in the air. This basically produces showers and thunderstorms, so we've got a pretty good potential for it all through the afternoon and into the early evening tonight. 7-day forecast popping up here for you, and it looks like we're going to be seeing some breezy conditions for your Thursday and Friday. Again, Saturday, Sunday, that's something that we're going to continue to track, but for now, we're going to keep it to sunny skies with temperatures in the upper 90s and lower triple digits. That's your forecast. So, Gloria, Thalia, back to you too.
Thank you so much. Time right now, 46 minutes after the hour.
Coming up, the president talks about Ebola with global health officials. How much of a threat is it on coming to the U.S.?
And KMIR is committed to making the Coachella Valley a better place to live. If you have a problem or story you want us to look into, just email us or call our newsroom. You ask, we investigate. Stay with us. We'll be right back.